What's going on, guys? I'm back doing another video. In this I'm trying to make a planetarium, and I'm going to be including that nice little dome. I'm actually very proud of the dome, to be completely honest. I don't care about that. That's simple stuff that I do all the time. But the dome I'm very proud of, because I never really build shapes like that. And I personally think it looks good. You might think different, but that's just my opinion. I haven't actually looked at it from an overhead, really. So I looked at it, like, briefly from an overhead, but I didn't, like, take it all in. So I guess let's see. Yeah, I like how that looks, personally. Yeah, I don't care about the build. I'm literally just happy about the dome. Because I was afraid that was going to turn out horrible, but it actually doesn't look too bad from the inside, either. You'll notice, that does look a little different than it does from the outside, but that's because I was playing with some looks. But everything else looks very, the same. And also there's this road glass, because I was originally going to use glass, but I decided not to. Especially when they say 28 by 29, so it's not a huge space. And the materials we're needing are stone bricks, brick block, white stained glass panes, dark oak door, smooth stone slabs. We still need slabs. Polished andesite slabs. Ooh, are we gonna have I think we'll have enough inventory space, barely. Cobblestone wall. I said cobblestone wall, that was weird. Gray concrete. And block of quartz. I actually did not use block of quartz just so I could see the lines. I used it because I thought that it would just look better with the lines. Starting from the front left-hand corner of a 28 by 29 grid clock government, you can start from either front corner, whichever suits better for you. Also, if you do want to write planetarium in letters, you can do that. You want to count back by 2 and right by 1, and going right, you want to place 12 stone bricks. Then place 2 smooth stone blocks. Use the slabs whenever you make the block so it has the line. You'll see why that's actually, that might not be important. But whatever, it just saves inventory space. 12 stone bricks. And then there you go. I guess we'll build the front, left, right, back. That's easiest. Going left to right or right to left on top of that does not matter. You want to place 12 brick block. 2 dark oak doors, and then 12 brick blocks. Hopefully you should know the drill now. Going left to right, left to right or right to left on top of that does not matter. I don't know why it got me crossed up. You're gonna place 2 brick blocks, 3 white stained glass panes, 2 brick blocks, 3 white stained glass panes, 2 brick blocks, skip over the doors, 2 brick blocks, 3 white stained glass panes, 2 brick blocks, 3 white stained glass panes, 2 brick blocks. Cover that row one more time, except you want to place brick blocks above the door. I almost said glass for some reason. No, you don't want to do that. I mean, you could, hypothetically. Also, I will make the interior for this as per usual. That's kind of a thing. I was actually going to make it in the same video, but I figured, whatever, I'll make it different again. You don't want to place row brick blocks on top of that. It gives me more content. Also, I do want to say, I only uploaded it like a few hours ago. But thank you for the huge support on the Monster House tutorial. That did way better than I was anticipating for it to do. And, yeah, also thank you to the person who did suggest that, because that was not something I would have ever thought of doing. Alright, so come to down to the door, which is the only color that isn't either red, white, or gray. And you want to place in front of the 2 smooth stone slabs blocks, which are in fact gray. You want to place a smooth stone slab block in front of each, and then place 1 left and right of those. You then want to surround that smooth, just 1 row of smooth stone slabs. So does that matter? No, yeah, that does matter. The line does matter, because you can actually see the line, I believe. Yeah, you can. So the line is on the upper half. Okay. I was gonna say who pinged me, but I didn't even get pinged. I got a DM, but, you know, close enough. Same difference. Alright, so the two smooth stone slab blocks left and right of the door, you want to place two cobblestone walls on top of each one, actually. And then polish the andesite slab and then connect it together in the middle. I didn't mean to place one there. Just like that. It's the majority of the front of your build already done, which is quite simple. It's a quite simple build. So the left and the right are the same, so you can just do left or right, whichever floats your boat first, and do the other one second. I will, I guess, instruct you on how to do both, though. Because, yeah. So you want to bring the bottom stone brick back on either side. I'm starting with the left backwards by 25. With stone bricks. Place a row of brick on top of that. And then it doesn't matter which side you're on for this. Moving front to back, you want to place one brick block. Oopsies. 3 white stained glass panes. 2 brick blocks. 3 white stained glass panes. 2 brick blocks. 3 white stained glass panes, and the rest of the row wants to be brick blocks. So it's like 10 or something. 11, close enough. Copy that row one more time. It's such a, like, classic style of build for me. And then you want to place a row of brick on top of that. Just like that. So there's one side down, then you do want to copy that on the other side. So if you can remember it, just do it, but I'll also instruct you. So, 25 stone bricks moving backwards on the bottom. Row a brick on top. We're almost to the fun part. Brick block. 3 white stained glass panes moving front to back on top of that. 2 brick blocks. 3 white stained glass panes. 2 brick block. 3 white stained glass panes, and an 11 brick block. Copy that row one more time. Just like that. And then you want to place a row of brick on top. There you go. So that's the main structure build done, except for the back wall, which we'll do right now. So for the back wall, you basically just want to connect everything together. So at the bottom, just connect it together with a row of stone bricks. And then above that, 4 rows of brick blocks. This is a very brick-based build. Stone bricks, brick. You got a block of quartz, which isn't brick, but close enough. It's a very gray and red build. Gray, red, and white seem to be its colors. Red wall, gray base, gray ceiling, gray trim, white dome. And then everything else is gray except for the door. Door's brown and yellow, which is close enough. What you want to do is you want to place a row of polished andesite slabs on top of your top row of bricks going all the way around. Oh, I thought my phone was going to time out, but I guess it doesn't time out when you're zoomed in on a photo. Or it takes a really long time to do so, at least. Oopsies. Give me a moment. Alright, just like that. And then you want to bring it out on every single side by 1. Don't bring it in yet, because that's not necessary. It's basically going to be, not actually, it doesn't have to go in at all at the current moment in time. We'll do, I guess I'll put off the dome for as long as I physically can. Let's see what I'll do. Let me make sure that's correct, so I don't want to get that wrong. Okay, good. Oh, I got the wrong concrete. You need gray. I'm pretty sure I said gray, but for some reason I grabbed black. So my bad. Nope. Prismarine is not any closer. Alright. Now, inside of your row of polished andesite at the front, you want to place 6 gray concrete that are centered. So what I do is I just line up 4 with the doorway, so 2 with the door and then 1 with the cobblestone wall, and then extend it off either side by 1 additional block. Just like that. You then want to, I'm going to say from the right side, you want to go back down to the right by 1. Right 2. Back down to the right 1. Right 1. Back down to the right by 2. Back 1. Back down to the right 1. back 2, back down to the right 1, back 5, back down to the left 1, back 2, back down to the left 1, back 1, back down to the left by 2, left 1, back down to the left 1, left 2, oops, back down to the left 1, left by 5, forward down to the left 1, left 3, forward down to the left 1, left 1, forward down to the left by 2, hopefully you should know where this is going from here, forward 1, forward down to the left 1, forward 2, forward down to the left 1, forward 5, forward down to the right 1, forward 2, forward down to the right 1, forward 1, forward down to the right by 2, right 1, forward down to the right 1, right by 2, just like that. So if you did everything correct, every single section of 6th grade concrete should be touching the wall, and they should be in line with each other. And you should have a circle that touches on all sides. It does not have an opening, basically. So it is in fact a shape. Or a closed shape. I don't know if it's considered a shape if it doesn't. I don't think it's considered a shape if it's open. Like if I were to say break this block, I don't think it's a shape anymore. But I'm not sure. That was like forever ago I learned that, but yeah. You want to place a row of gray concrete on top of that row of gray concrete, so you should have 2 total rows of gray concrete. I should have said additional row. That would be better. But nevertheless, we're here, and hopefully you know what to do. And then we have one more step, and then on to the scary part. So I'll try to guide you along as best I can. What I would recommend, basically the way I did it was, it twisted my brain so much. Because I basically made a little shape, I placed 1 row around the bottom, and then I did the, cross beams, I made 2 beams along the top, which you can't really see right now, because it is invisible. And then I built the top section, and I based the sides off that. That was a terrible idea. So, don't do that, because once you figure out what to do, it's simpler. But basically, because the top you have to split in half to figure out, that's half of basically what the top is. It probably doesn't make sense right now, but you'll kind of see. I'll try to explain it once I've actually made the dome. What you want to do is you want to fill in the remainder of your roof in with polished andesite slabs. So basically just the 4 corners. You don't have to fill in the middle. Don't fill in the middle, actually, because when we build the interior, you will need that empty. But, yeah, I'm not going to be making an interior for the monster house, by the way, because A, it probably won't even fit in that house, and B, it's big interior, very big. Also, you'll notice I'm in a different area. I'm kind of more left than I was planning on being, because I thought this build was gonna be a lot bigger. But if the little bit to the left is the reason I'm over here. Okay, you can't actually see it, but it's more that way. Which you can probably guess what have already started to work on. I started to work on it on Sunday because yeah, Sunday morning, and I finished about a quarter or a third of it, which was really good. For considering the thing is huge. Although actually never mind, I only finished like 3 rooms, so it's probably closer to half, if even. Maybe 1/3, or yeah, a third or a quarter. Alright. Now for the fun part. All you need is block of quartz, so if you want you can clear inventory. I'm actually going to do so just so in case I do something. I don't know. I just like the nice neat inventory. But what you want to do is up diagonally inwards from the gray concrete, you want to place a row of block of quartz going all the way around your build. So I'll show you. And also, while you do this, make sure that you don't leave diagonals like that. I would recommend destroying all the diagonals just so the inside does look a little bit nicer. Considering that inside will be used, and it will be double layered. At least that is what I plan on doing. They need like a really dark blue in this game, actually, because that'd be perfect for this. Because, I don't want to make the sky out of black concrete. Because if I'm thinking of the correct thing for Planetarium, I'm pretty sure I am. But I don't know, I think it'd be nice to have like a really dark blue, because the sky is a dark blue. Dark blue is just a nice color. Because black doesn't really, pay enough dividends to it, I guess, if you will. And blue is too bright. Alright. Next step. You have your rows of 6. What you want to do on one row of 6, you want to do on all 4 of them. So basically, you want to bring the middle 4 up by 1, and then the middle 2 from there up by an additional 1. Just like that. I'm going to do all sides at once. I'll try to make this as simple as I can. So basically, I'm going to try to build the shell, and then we'll slowly kind of work our way up. And then I'll probably do the top. And then we'll do the diagonals. You'll see what I mean once we get to the part. Okay, let me... Because I kind of took like an image of each section. Alright, there we go. Okay, so basically what you want to do is... You want to place a row of block of quartz up diagonally inwards by 1 from that top row too. And then you want to bring it up by 2. Just like that. You then want to bring the bottom 2 blocks of that section to either side by 2, so left and right by 2. This is completely symmetrical 4 ways. So keep that in mind. And then you want to go down diagonally to the left, or no, sorry, you want to bring the bottom block of this out by an additional block. And then go down diagonally to the right by 1, or down diagonally, I guess, outwards by 1, and then down by 1. Fill in that back layer at that I guess, Z-axis for me? Yes, no, X-axis, sorry. So there's a -2 on 9, everything is filled in there, just like that. So basically, it's kind of just like 3 up, and then it's just a bunch of 2s that should kind of create symmetricalness, which makes sense. So 2, and then down 2. So it's basically, okay. Wait, what? Oh, never mind, there's a 1 in there. So it's basically, it's 2, 2, 1, 2. So I did have it correct. Sorry, I thought it was all 2s. But it's 2, 2, 1, and then it goes down with a 2. And then we'll do one more section, and then we'll work to the top. I tell you what, it's not an easy build. This is for sure not an easy build. Ah, there it goes again. The, I don't know if it's a water heater, but every single time, it just turns off, and it's super unsettling for some reason. I don't know, maybe I'm just, a scaredy cat, but for some reason I just hate when it turns off, and there's, like, no noise, so it just goes completely silent. Like, sure, there's a noise in my game, but that's not loud at all. Not as loud as that thing was. Alright, next up. You want to go up diagonally inwards by 1 again from that top row, so we're basically following the same kind of plane here. You can see it's these 2 rows, and then you want to bring it up by 1. You then want to bring that bottom block left and right by 2. Okay, this is the one of all 2s. Then down diagonally outwards by 1. Then outwards by a block. Down diagonally outwards by a block. Down by 1. Down diagonally outwards by a block, and then down by 1. So that's the shape that you have. Basically, each section that we've made, the 3 little, like, sphere, the kind of half circles, or I guess the crescents, that's technically what they are. They all are going inwards by a block each time, each row, basically, backwards that we're going. So everyone that's taught in the previous section is also back an additional block. So you can kind of see how that works. So it's only 1 there. And then you can see, hopefully you can see the lines in the quartz. Again, sorry if this is confusing, But it's really hard to explain how to make a dome in Minecraft. So, yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments, and I will do my best to try and answer them via numbers and stuff. But, yeah, or if you have Discord, I could probably, if you can share your screen, I might even be able to do it that way. Just a thought. You should join my Discord server, by the way. I always have to squeeze that in there. If you have Discord. If you don't have Discord, then, you know, you don't have to bother. But if you do, you should do that. Okay, that's down there. See, even I don't know the numbers. I'm looking at, images. And I don't even take, like, notes. I just look at images. And that, believe it or not, does do the trick pretty much most of the time. Sometimes I will take, like, genuine notes on a note sheet on my phone, just so I can actually know, okay, yeah, that's what it's supposed to, that's how many blocks that is or whatever. Like with IKEA, I think I had to do it for something. Sometimes with like big builds, I'll need the numbers, so it's always nice. Also, notice when these do go to the outside, they will usually be touching against something, not just kind of floating there. Yeah, just like that. We can have like 4 little Pac-Man shapes. Alright, then what you want to do is, no, don't time out on me, phone. Yeah, now I don't have the image zoom, oh no, did I have it zoomed in? No, I did not have it zoomed in. And then it turns off on me. Alright, that's the top. Then what you want to do is you want to bring the top 2s again, inward diagonally by 1. Inward diagonally upward by 1. Inward a row. And then just leave it as there, at there actually. So we're now going inwards. We're going to work from here now. This is a lot of talking. Okay, so basically what you want to do is you want to bring this, like, inner row left and right by 2 each, or front and back. On each section. I'm going to build it, like, one at a time now. And then you want to bring those outer 2 rows inwards by 1, just like this. So notice that, okay, actually, no mind, I'll say I'll finish, so just like that. And then you want to bring those 2 rows outwards by 2, or I guess, yeah, left and right or back and front by 2. Forward and back, not back and front, sorry. And then you basically want to kind of double layer that, so you have all kind of 2s, I think. Right, like that. Oh no, man, I forgot this one. I was like, wait, that looks lopsided, because it was lopsided. Yes, just like that. So basically in the corner, you just want to place 3. So notice how this section, if you split it in half right, like there, it's the same as that section. So now we're going to be doing that one and then that one. So basically what you want to do is you want to place a block of quartz up diagonally inwards by 1 that basically wants to wrap around this. And again, you want to leave out, you want to break all your diagonals. So you basically have a bunch of 2s and 1s now. Just like that. You then want to bring that on inwards on basically, alright, so this is going to be kind of hard to explain. What I would do is I'd bring all the, like, 2s inwards by 2, basically, and then just leave the 1s as is. And then obviously where it will be interfered with other ones, you just want to kind of leave it. Just like that. Yeah, just okay, yeah, just bring them in all by 2, like that. And then you want to place a block of quartz up diagonally by 1, but this time you want to fill in the entire top with it. Just like that. So I'll show you the overhead view. So you notice we are missing the diagonals, and that will be the next step. So I will let you get caught up if you have any problems. Sorry, I was getting a drink of water. Always go for one of those every once in a while. But the corners are very easy. Basically, all you want to do is you just kind of want to follow the pattern moving up inwards by one. So basically, just connect everything diagonally. So at the bottom here, you just want to place one row of one quartz diagonally inwards. Next row up, it's going to have to be 2 inward diagonally. So basically, we'll just kind of curve up, and then it's 3, but this one's only 1 tall. Like the other, I think the other 2 were both 2. Yeah, the other 2 were both 2. You can see that's 1, and then this one, it's going to be, it's basically just following up inward diagonally. So that one will have some 2 wides in it. It's kind of hard to explain. Basically, just follow the shape that has been created on the sides and below of what you're creating. So I would go from bottom to top. And if you're confused on where to place anything, you can either ask me in the comments or just look at my screen currently. Yeah, if you ever have any troubles, you can just look at my screen as well. But like, okay, here. Now I have a fresh section so you can watch if you need to. So there, and then 3 diagonals. And this next one will have 2, and then, is it 2, 2, 2? It's 2, 2, so it's 2, and then 3 diagonals, and then 1, I guess. Or 2, 2 diagonals, 2. And the next one's just all 2s. Actually, no, there's a 1, never mind. Just like that. And you should have something that looks like this. Obviously, I do have the back 2 sections to go. But, yeah. It should look something like that. If you don't like the globe, that's fine. I personally do like it. If you wanna, you can take a shot at it if you want to. I try to go for the same general size, though. Like, you can go smaller, you can go bigger. Well, actually, I wouldn't go bigger. I'd say the max size you should go is this, because the building itself can't fit anything bigger, really. Like, I think you could go one more out if you wanted to on the bottom here, but I wouldn't go any bigger than that. That was... Thanks for that, Minecraft ambiance. It didn't scare me, it just confused me, because it sounded like the iPhone ding whenever you get a text message, although I actually changed my sound. But my phone is always on vibrate, so... And then I was like, wait, what is that? But I was like, oh, it's just Minecraft ambiance, just the usual. That's actually going to be a lot longer of a video than I thought it was going to be, this video. But yeah, once you're done, ladies and gentlemen, that is your planetarium complete. Here, I'll show you a round of the globe, or the dome on top. If you want to actually make this in a globe, you literally just copy this below it. I actually do want to make a sphere. Because literally just copy it specifically, including this row. Because it's a total of 6, that's 3, so I did split it perfectly in half. I don't even think you'd have room going down for it, to be honest. If you just build it there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you wouldn't have enough room. It'd be jutting out of the ground at that point. But yeah, thank you so much. I know if you guys did enjoy this video. If you have any suggestions for anything to build, feel free to leave them in the comments. And, yeah, I hope you did... I hope you do find this helpful in any way, shape, or form. And, yeah, have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.